Today I'll be doing everything in my power to protect my dog Sparky. For some reason, Sparky has really ticked off these killer bumblebees. So will I be able to keep him safe, or will he get stung and not be a happy camper? Let's find out. Don't worry, buddy, I gotcha. All right, you should be safe, right? The bumblebees are attacking. Don't worry, Charles, you're gonna be okay. I built you a force field. We did it. We passed level 1. So the bumblebees are coming from there, and our Charles is right there. Don't worry, Charles, this is gonna be easy. You're safe, Charles. Don't even worry about it. It worked. So on the top of the screen, it seems like there's 3 different stars that we have to get. The more we draw, the more stars we lose. So we have to try to protect Charles using the least amount of scribbles possible. Seems easy enough. All right, so we have to protect Charles from not only bumblebees, but also spikes now. Seems like a box is probably our best bet. Now, we haven't figured out if the box can get destroyed. It doesn't seem like it can. This game is already pretty darn easy, but it's about to get a little bit more difficult, especially when we reach level 20. Level 4. Oh, Charles looks awfully scared. Can I just go like this? Oh, wait, Charles, you're gonna be safe. Wait, Charles, no, Charles got stung, Charles. No, he's allergic to bumblebees. All right, I see what we have to do here. We gotta go big circle around Charles. That's fine, Charles. You're gonna be okay. Now, on the top of the screen, it seems like I did lose a star, so I kind of am a little bit mad about that, but it was worth it. We saved Charles. Charles, why do you keep getting yourself into these predicaments? All right, this one honestly is pretty simple. We're just gonna make a box right like that. And there's no way the bumblebees are getting past that. Look at them. Look, oh my gosh, Charles, no, Charles! Gosh, Charles! I'm so sorry. All right, Charles, we're gonna go like this. We're just gonna sneak a little bit of scribbles just around your body. It's gonna be safe. Charles, no! Charles, gosh dang it, Charles! He keeps getting stung. All right, what do I do? All right, we're just gonna make a barrier just like that. There's no way the bumblebees are gonna get past our scribble barrier, right? There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Charles looks so happy whenever we save him. All right, so what if I just go like this? We can trap the bees inside of the force field. Charles, he's looking around. He's so happy. I love you, Charles. Wait, this time there's 2 bumblebees? All right, wait, I got it. All right, so we're gonna circle 1 bumblebee, and then we're gonna circle this bumblebee. Look at that. There's no way they get through, right? No way. They're trying their best. Look at them. They are dead set on getting Charles. Charles will not be got today. I feel like the levels just got a lot more difficult. So we need to make sure Charles doesn't hit this spike, that spike, these spikes, those spikes, or gets eaten by the bumblebees, or we also need to make sure that Charles does not fall down. I think it's actually a lot easier than it looks. Can I just like go like that? Is that legal? I think it is. And yes, it worked. Let's go, Charles. You're too good. Or I'm too good. Charles is doing nothing. I am God, all right? Charles is dependent on me, just like any other dog in real life. Dogs can't survive without people. All right, this one, I think I can just circle this box, right? Or can I just go like that? I think that actually works. All right, I feel like we're playing this game pretty well so far. If you guys ever play this game, just, watch this video and you'll know exactly how to beat every single level. All right, this one's kind of a little bit weird. So I need to figure out how to protect Charles from the top left and the bottom right. Interesting. All right, I think I got it. So we're gonna go like that, right? Under Charles, and we're gonna give it a little connection right there. Boom, that's it. It honestly looks like Patrick Star fell over. That's what this is looking like for me. It worked. All right, so we passed level 15 on to level 16. This game is actually kind of addicting. Okay, wait, there's 2 of them. Charles and, what's his name? Sparky. His name will be Sparky. Charles and Sparky, you guys need to make sure you take cover, okay? There are rabid bumblebees. These are the bumblebees from Hunger Games. What are they called? The tracker jackets? These are tracker jackets, and they are trying to kill you. No dog will be getting murdered in today's video. I can guarantee you that. So we need to protect him from the acid, the bumblebees, and also my own stupidity. So I honestly think that the way to go about this is to make it so that can't fall. Circle Sparky or Charles, and then no, stop moving him. Wait, did it work? I made it just big enough where he wasn't gonna fall. I totally thought about that one. Definitely. Nope, I did not get lucky. I never get lucky. All right, this one I think I need to like hang Charles from there and then do a little loopty-doopty. There we go. There's no way. He's not gonna touch the spikes. He's not gonna touch the lava. The bumblebees aren't gonna get him. There are so many things out in this world to get this dog, but I am not letting anything touch my dog. I love my dog. What if I just like do this? What if I just like do that and then I do that? Is that a good strategy? It looks like I made a really cursed happy face. The beehives are the eyes. All right, it actually kind of worked. I don't even really care about stars anymore. As long as I pass the level, I'm good. Wait, we hit level 24. All right, we're going out of here. Get out of here. We're going hard mode. Level 1 hard mode. Wait, is this hard? What makes this so hard? Are the bees more angry? Wait, the bees are actually like way more angry. All right, hold on. All right, we're gonna trap the bees. There we go. Now that's what we're talking about. Okay, so there's no stars in hard levels. We just have to use our brain to even pass the level. There we go. All right, passed hard level 1. Hard level 2. Wait, what? How do I? Okay, I think I just probably I'm gonna have to do a little like swirl, just like that. There's no way I lose this one. I thought these levels were hard. They're not hard at all. Level 3. Circle. Boom. These levels are so easy. Take that, Bumblebee. Ew, no, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Oh, how did that get there? Oh, it says subscribe. Oh, that's so weird how that got there. And sadly, it did not work. All right, this time we're gonna protect him against the acid. Protect him against the bumblebees. Do a little bit extra stuff. Easy. This is the easiest game I've ever played in my entire life. Don't worry, Charles, I got you. All right, we're gonna section off the bumblebees there. We don't even have to worry about them. Bada bing, bada boom, look at that. I'm gonna kill the bumblebees. They're going off the screen. That's how good I am at this game. The bumblebees are gonna become extinct after this video. Okay, so it looks like I need to play the normal mode in order to unlock the extra levels of hard mode. All right, so right here, I need at least like 3 stars, right? We're gonna go like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. That's pretty good. That is pretty good if you ask me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you're talking about. That is top tier. Oh, there's a third one. There's Charles, Sparky, and Boom Boom. Charles, Sparky, and Boom Boom, do not even worry. You guys are gonna be safe. Look at that. Half the bumblebees are so stupid they can't even get through the wooden blocks that the game already put there. They're so dumb. Absolute scrubs. This time it's Sparky and Boom Boom. Sparky and Boom. All right, Sparkster, you're gonna be okay with that barrier, and then we're gonna need to help out your brother with. I ran out of stuff. I want 3 stars. Hopefully that's enough. Not quite. Dang it. All right, we're gonna do like that. You just bring it around, and then we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna loop around the ear. And I think he's safe, right? Yeah, it's working. Do not fall. Do not fall. Yeah, okay, they're pushing him back. Perfect. Yes, just as I planned. I'm playing chess, not checkers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually a little bit scared about this one, so I need to protect him from the spikes falling off the side and the killer bumblebees. So what I'm thinking I do, right, is I make a little bit of like a barrier like that, and then go like this, and then like that. Now, I think this should work, ultimately. I don't know why it's gonna work, but it's probably gonna work. It did. And if you asked me why I thought that was going to work, I have no answer for you. In my giant, throbbing, big brain, I knew that was going to work. All right, this time around, I'm thinking I just go like that and like that. I should make an infinity around the bumblebees, and they can't do anything. Look at that. Look at that. They're literally helping Charles. They're pushing him towards the center. He might fall in the water if they didn't even do that. So dumb. What peasant bumblebees? How do you guys keep getting yourself into these predicaments? How do you keep getting yourself into these problems? All right, I'm running around and I'm saving your butt left and right. Hopefully that's enough. I think it is. My engineering skills are top tier, ladies and gentlemen. It does not get any better than that. Well, this one seems rather simple, so I need a way to hold it. So I think I'm gonna have to go from the top ropes, and then I'm just gonna cup it right at the end there. I'm not entirely sure why I thought that would work. All right, so I go like that, and then I go like that, and then I go like that, and then I circle this a couple times. It started the level because I ran out of ink. You see, if you don't care about stars in this game, you can win every level with flying colors. You see, like this one, if I don't care about anything, I just go like that and I just win, you know? I'm pretty sure even my 90-year-old grandmother could have figured that one out. Okay, so it's Charles and Sparky. Charles is on top, Sparky's on the bottom, so we're gonna just circle Charles, and then we're gonna circle Sparky. And they're gonna survive, because they are survivors. Look at them. Yes, you guys did it. Distinguished dogs. They are so talented. All right, this next one looks like gravity has been defied. Charles is midair. The bumblebees are midair. I don't understand what's happening, but if I just go like that, I just make a box around them. That was actually kind of close. It got through the first barrier of the box, and I'm not entirely sure how. I don't know why or how that happened, but it did, and I didn't like it. I did not like it one bit. Finally, all the dogs are together. It's exactly what I wanted. Oh, it's a good thing I made that second level of barrier, ladies and gentlemen, because if I didn't, all of the dogs would have gotten stung. Now, that would have been very bad. All right, there's 2 of them here, so we're gonna circle, and then we're gonna go like that, and then we're gonna circle this side. Oh no, oh no. There's a little tiny opening. Do not go in there. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? I need to make sure to complete the circle, right? And then I don't even think I need to go up. I could just go right there, complete that, and then they're both safe. As long as one of them does not get pushed into the lava, we are going to be fine. All right, we did it. We did it. Don't even think about touching Charles, all right? That's what I thought. Level 49. I want to figure out what happens to the Bigfoots that are down there. So I'm just gonna go like this. Do the Bigfoots kill me? Like they obviously, I don't need to protect them, you know? The bumblebee, he stung the Bigfoot multiple times and it just did not matter. All right, the big level 50. We're gonna have to go like that and like that and like that and like that and like that. That's the only way to beat this level. Actually, wait, there's probably a different way. Hold on, wait. Let's try to get 3 stars. So if I go like that, I go like that. Oh wait, no. You could just literally go from the top ropes, right? Yeah, from the top ropes. That's how it's done. I don't even know why they put that bottom thing there. They put it there to confuse me, and I fell for it. Don't worry, Charles. I know exactly what to do. I have built you a ninja karate master that will protect you from the killer bumblebees. I think it's actually working. Don't worry, Charles. No! How do they get under it? Okay, don't worry, Charles. I built you an actual tank to hide inside of. And check it out, guys. We have protected my dog. Now I gotta do it all over again. So it looks like the bees are going to come out from the top right section, which means that all that I probably have to do is just build a ceiling. So if I go like that, the bumblebees shouldn't be able to get through. But I don't know what these bumblebees had for breakfast because they are weirdly intelligent, but not smart enough to get through my defenses. This time around, my dog is about to fall onto a bunch of metal spikes, and there's also killer bumblebees coming from the top left. How does my dog keep getting into these sticky situations? Don't worry, because I know exactly what to do. Okay, so we're gonna build like little tiny legs right there. We're gonna build this, and then we need another like little leg right there, and then that should protect our dog Charles from all angles. The killer bumblebees are trying to get to him. Can they send him off the screen? Nope, we should be a-okay, ladies and gentlemen. These killer bumblebees are trying to get to my dog, but I love my dog too much. Level 4, the bumblebees are back, and they're in the top right corner, and it looks like Charles has gotten himself stuck in a hole again. Who would need a hint? Like, seriously, who is looking at this and thinks, I don't know what to do? This one's easy. Let me show you. So what we're gonna do is draw the head of a stick person. We're gonna give them a body, and we're basically just gonna have them like lay down right here, and their arms are going to reach out so that they protect Charles from anything that tries to get into Charles's hole. And as you guys can see, it has worked out absolutely perfectly. The bumblebees are stinging the stick figure person, and they're not getting to my dog Charles.
I'm an actual genius.
This next one looks a little bit tricky. Charles has gotten him stuck on a Minecraft 1-block survival. Now I am a little bit curious. Am I able to just trap the bees? Like if I go like that, right? And then I kind of just connect this right down there, and we could just turn this into Steve's upper body like that. I think that honestly will work. Not only is Charles protected, but also I have saved the world from the killer bees. Nobody has to worry about killer bees any longer, ladies and gentlemen. You can thank me by leaving a like on today's video. Why does Charles look so sus? This one might be a little bit tricky because now we have 3 Minecraft Skyblocks, but I think I have an idea. If I go ahead and do this, and then I do kind of like what I did in that last one, where we had a stick figure, and then we drew like 2 feet, kind of like an Among Us character. It looks like it should go ahead and balance on the Minecraft Skyblocks, and then the poisonous bees are not going to be able to get inside because I have covered Charles all around his body. This time around, we don't have to worry about just 1 bumblebee hive. We have 2 bumblebee hives that are trying to kill Charles. Honestly, guys, I think the strategy here is going to be pretty simple. All I have to do is just go ahead and circle the bumblebees. I'm not going to worry too much about Charles because I don't want to make Charles feel uncomfortable by boxing him in. But if I box in the poisonous killer bumblebees, then they can't get to Charles. They're just going to move around my awesome double thing that I built. I don't know if I said this yet, but I am really good at protecting my dog. This one looks a little bit tricky. We have the bumblebee hive, we have a ball floating in outer space, and then a ginormous pillar right here. I do have have an idea, guys. What if I just build a floor underneath of Charles, just like that? And then I'm basically going to draw up around him perfectly. We need to make sure to get his ears as well so that they're protected. And then we'll just go back down to the bottom. And if this works correctly, it might glitch the game. Oh, it glitched the game way too much. Okay, wait, no, can I still draw? Charles, I have failed you. Charles immediately went into anaphylactic shock and probably is very angry with me. My dad always said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, ladies and gentlemen. So I am going to abide by that by going ahead and drawing this for Charles. I'm going to wrap it around this tiny little ball. And just to be safe, I am going to circle the entire beehive. There is absolutely no way, no how, no sir, that these bumblebees are going to get to my dog Charles. Once again, Charles has been protected, ladies and gentlemen. There is nothing that will get to him today. Just make sure you don't remember what happened about a minute ago. Charles, how did you get yourself floating over lava? Why do you look so happy about it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I have an idea. So I'm going to make a head up here, right? And I'm going to have a body. And this stick person is going to be pregnant with Charles, which means that it should be protected by the body of this stick man that is pregnant with Charles, right? So that should work as long as the bumblebees don't actually get through the stick person, who I really don't care about. And Charles should be protected inside of him. It has worked, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the stick figures have protected Charles. I think I want to keep rocking with that idea. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to build the legs and we're just going to circle Charles just like this. I don't know if I can complete the circle. It might get a little bit glitched out. Oh, no, wait, I actually can. This time we're going to have Charles be inside of the stick person's head. I was originally going to make them pregnant again, but I think this is probably just a little bit better. Wait. He just fell off the map? Seriously? Okay, new idea, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have the stick figure, like, kind of have curvy legs like that. We're gonna have them do, like, some sort of, like, ninja karate yoga. We're gonna have you, like, stretch like that and like that. You're gonna be doing, like, some sort of cool epic dance. And then this time around, we're gonna give you a big box head. If that doesn't work, I really don't know what will, ladies and gentlemen. This is my best design yet. How did they just flip over the stick person? The blockhead got flipped immediately by the poisonous killer bees. They will stop at nothing to get to my dog. Okay, better yet. Boom. What are you gonna do now, bees? I just trapped Charles. He's not gonna get out, but more importantly, you're not gonna get in. It's a stalemate, and Charles wins. Okay, the beehive is over here, safely on the grass, where Charles is over on the left here, floating above the deadly lava, and there's just two random balls floating in the sky. So honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I think I can go ahead and I could use these balls as like an anchor point, and then we can just like wrap Charles around it. And I honestly think that is the only possible way to solve it. I thought about it a lot. I spent 10 minutes thinking about this, and there is no other possible design that will make sure that Charles does not get stung by the poisonous killer bees. If you guys can think of anything, please leave a comment down below with your own design. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, now we have to deal with not only the poisonous killer bumblebees, but we also have a spiky ball of death trying to kill Charles. Charles, I am going to build you an impenetrable shield. I know we tried this before and it kind of worked like a little bit, but not really. But I think this time is promising, right? We're going to do that, and then we're going to make sure to connect it underneath your belly. And just in case things get a little crazy, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build, I think I actually ran out of ink, so this is gonna have to work, guys. It immediately failed. Okay, what if I have a stick figure, right? Wait, no, hear me out, guys. Okay, so we're gonna have a stick figure doing like some sort of exercise, right? See, we have the stick figure there. That's their neck, and we're gonna have their head be a little bit formed, right? But it's gonna be surrounding the bees. So the legs will take care of the ball that has spikes, and then the head will be filled with the poisonous killer bumblebees. This, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think it would work. I just wanted to build another stick figure, but my creativity has saved Charles once again, guys. Charles once again is defying gravity above very, very hot molten lava, which means that I must save him. This time around, guys, I do have a pretty creative idea. I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough ink for it. So I'm thinking we do one stick man there. His name will be Sparky, and then we will have this kind of go there, and then we're gonna have this be almost like a trampoline that will lead right into another stick person that will be kind of like holding it over here. So we'll have the stick person just like chilling. We're gonna have like it just sort of hanging out. And then somehow I need to get the bees to go away from Charles. So I'm thinking that maybe in the center here, right, we have like a little balloon that kind of comes around Charles. And ultimately, actually, wait, there's a third stick person that I'm just seeing now. 3 different stick people are working together to save Charles here. I mean, this is as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Picasso who? BeckBroJack is where it's at. If you guys would like me to sell this on BeckBroJack.co, please go ahead and let me know by smashing like and commenting down below if you want me to make make it available. I could probably sell that for, I don't know, $10,000 if I wanted to. I mean, there was that one piece of art that was just a banana taped to a canvas that sold for like $2 billion. And this one is even better because it has my dog Charles. I feel like we kind of did a level like this earlier, except instead of having one beehive, now we have double the beehive killer power. Okay, this time around, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have like a stick person. Surprise, surprise. I'm gonna have a stick person doing like a really big split, right? So we're gonna have a stick person like doing the split. They're gonna do like some sort of like epic strength yoga pose like this. They're gonna have a little baby head. And I mean, that should be fine. I think it looks good. No, you weren't supposed to open up. Wait, oh, I was gonna say maybe it'll actually work, but no, they moved that stick figure like it was a Twinkie. Okay, not a problem, guys. We're gonna go back to the basics and I'm just gonna make a box, right? I mean, that feels like it's the basic solution to make sure that Charles is fine, because even if they move it to the left and they move it to the right, you know, they could do a little dance if they want, but ultimately Charles will be safe. And that is the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. We need to make sure that Charles feels calm, safe, and protected. And oh my God, Charles had a baby. Charles Jr., I need to protect you. Oh my gosh, guys, does that make me like a grandfather? I don't want to be a grandfather, actually. I want to be a fun uncle. So just call me Uncle BeckBroJack. Okay, wait, what do? I'm so used to protecting only Charles. Okay, let's see. I think, wait, actually, okay, so let's do another situation here. Let's have a stick over here, right? Hear me out, guys. We're gonna have a stick and he's gonna be holding a box, right? It's gonna be holding up this box, kind of like it's like a magician's assistant. So that way they don't know what's under the box. Even though they're gonna go for it, it's not actually gonna work because the killer bumblebees, they like magic and they're not gonna spoil the trick, guys. And somehow that logic actually worked. Oh my God, there's a crocodile now. Okay, Charles, why did you go to the lake? I specifically told you yesterday never ever to go to the lake because look at that. We have like the crocodile that kind of looks like the one game where you press down the teeth and then if you press down the wrong tooth, it chomps you. And you abandoned Charles Jr. I don't even know where he is. Did he get eaten by the crocodile? I have no idea. Okay, we don't have to worry about Charles Jr. We just have to worry about Charles. And Charles, I mean, okay, let's just see what would happen. This is just gonna be a little simulation. If I just do nothing, the crocodile jumps up and chomps Charles in one singular bite. We need to protect Charles. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Stickman that knows karate versus crocodile, and more importantly, versus the killer bees because they are still on the loose. Oh my God. No, Charles, no. It got in between the legs of the stick man. I'm gonna have to do something even crazier, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to make the stick person standing on top of the crocodile. We're gonna need to make the stick person pregnant with the killer bees. The hands will pop out there, and then we'll have a little head up there. Okay, this has to work, right, ladies and gentlemen? See, look, the crocodile can't get, how did it get under the legs again? We're gonna need to really think outside of the box here, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna build an army of stick peoples because that feels like it's the only way to protect Charles. We're gonna have a stick person there. We're gonna have a stick person kind of like right here, and they're all gonna be connected with one singular goal, and that is to make sure that Charles does not die. If Charles dies, the stick figures will sacrifice themselves for the greater good. And honestly, that somehow is actually working. Charles has been protected by Bing, Boom, and Bop, my stick figure army. Thank you, Bing. Thank you, Boom. Thank you, Bop. Your sacrifice has been noted. This time around, it looks like Charles is on a slant, so he will go directly into the crocodile's mouth. And if he goes to the left, he'll get stung by killer bumblebees. So this is really a catch-22 because there's not a great way out of the situation. I can understand why somebody would probably want to hint for this because, well, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do. So I decided to ask ChatGPT how to beat this level. It said, draw a short line under the beehive to bump it off its spot. Okay, let's, I guess, do that. Make sure it falls onto the crocodile before Doge moves. Once the gator is gone, Doge can safely roll to the right without getting eaten. Basically what it's saying is that I gotta do like something like this, right? And we basically need to make like a cityscape where if I do this correctly, Doge will not roll to the right or the left. He'll be stuck inside of the skyscraper. And as long as the towers don't get exploded or fall down or get stung by the bumblebees, we should be okay and Doge will remain intact, safe and sound. Thank you once again, ChatGPT. Ladies and gentlemen, there's two crocodiles. Another crocodile has shown up. I think honestly, we could solve this situation the same exact way, but we only need one tower, except this tower will have multiple floors. It will be like the Leaning Tower of Pizza. There we go. It's more like a birthday cake, but honestly, I feel like it kind of accomplishes the same exact thing that we needed. It's getting pushed to the left. It's getting pushed to the right. The bumblebee's actually trying to go inside of the crocodile's mouth. Kind of weird that the crocodile is not chomping them. It is discriminating just against my Doge. Charles. Everybody just wants Charles. Okay, Charles, how do you keep getting yourself into these situations? What happens if I just protect Charles with a bubble? There you go, Charles. See, look, Crocodile can't get him. The bumblebees can't get him. Is this the solution every single time? No, it is not the solution every single time. The Crocodile is on steroids and it bit through my drawing. Now I'm gonna need to make a ninja. There we go. Ninja will protect from that side and he will protect from this side, just like that. He has long arms, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor Reed from Fantastic Four. Yes, it's working. Ninja Yoga Master. Wait a second, there's a little opening. No, please don't get through. No, please, no. We were this close. Dang it, man. Charles, I'm so sorry that wait, it said I passed. What? Okay, this time around, it looks like Charles is drowning, so... Okay, yeah, we don't want that to happen. But it looks like the bumblebees can't actually get into the water, so that's good. The crocodile is the problem. So what happens if I just actually cut the crocodile out of the equation, right? And then we need to keep Charles also down there too. So if I do like this, right, there's a barrier, the crocodile's good. Charles is good because now he's no longer drowning because apparently he doesn't know how to swim. I guess because he doesn't have opposable arms and legs and limbs and stuff like that. But yeah, we did it. Okay, wait, for some reason, this is just actually telling me how to do it. I didn't even click on the hint, guys. It just told me the most basic solution of all time. That wasn't even creative. I didn't even have to draw a stick person, and I might lose. Did I lose? Oh, no, I'm good. He teleported out like a magician. Okay, guys, I have an idea to scare off the crocodiles and also the bumblebees, right? So I'm gonna draw a stick person right here, like this. Boom. And then the stick person, he's gonna be carrying just like a knife. He's gonna have a knife. That is supposed to be a knife. It kind of looks like a flag, but yeah, as long as you know this, I think they're gonna be scared of the knife, right? I think, is it? No. Okay, he got stung directly in the butt. Okay, if they're not scared of a knife, I know for a fact that they'll be scared of a Glock. I have a Glock, and I am not afraid to use it. Yeah, that's right. Back up. It kind of doesn't really even look like a Glock. It looks like a chicken wing. Chicken wing for the win, though, ladies and gentlemen. Chicken wing, Glock, same difference. Charles has been cloned? Oh, wait, is that Charles Jr. all grown up? Charles left him as a child, and now he's back as a full-grown adult, getting into the same shenanigans that his dad did. Don't worry there, Charles Jr., because I am prepared for anything. So what we gotta do is we gotta create an anchor point, and we just gotta do it like that. That's it, right? Oh, okay. Why are the killer bumblebees so powerful? What the? No, don't go in the hole. It went directly in, and it killed Charles Jr., and it stung Charles. Charles Jr. he didn't even do anything. He wasn't prepared for all that. Okay, what I gotta do is I gotta create some sort of like force field, right, up top, and then we do another little anchor point to keep Charles Jr. in there. Kind of looks like a little chat bubble that pops up in a comic book. And I think it actually might be crazy enough to get the job done. Let's see. And we have done it. If that lasted any longer, I think they would have both got eaten by the crocodile for lunch. There, you little round fella. We're gonna go ahead and draw a giant dome around your head. And there we go. The bumblebees can't get in. Take that, you dumb bumblebees. Oh, look how happy he is. So the objective of this game is super simple. We just need to draw barriers to make sure that the killer bumblebees aren't able to get to the rainbow friend and sting him to death. At the top of the screen, you guys can see that there's actually different levels that we can get and different amounts of stars that we can unlock. So the less we draw, the more stars we can actually get. All right, this time around, let's actually see, can we trap the bees in their hive? Let's see, is that actually a strategy? I think it is. Oh no, wait a second. Okay, they're falling. I think it's okay. The bumblebees got trapped in my giant turd. Okay, level 4. Let's see. How do we save the rainbow friend? Let's actually get creative with this one. Let's draw a giant circle with eyeballs. That looks good. Oh, that's awesome. All right, we dropped them on the spikes, and the bumblebees are actually dying to the spikes. Oh, that is sick. I didn't know that could happen. All right, this time around, the rainbow friends are floating. So what I'm thinking we could do is go like this, go like that, draw a little something like that, come back down, and I made a giant fat banana pear. I think it actually is going to work. As long as I close off the drawing that I make, I don't really have to worry too much about the bumblebees. But every single level that we pass is going to get just a little bit more difficult than the last one. And they're going to start adding in more rainbow friends. So right now we have 3 rainbow friends, and we need to make sure that all of the blue guys don't fall into lava or get stung by the bumblebees. So
So this is what I'm thinking. We're gonna draw a little circle down there, something like that, and then we're gonna draw a little circle so that they're not able to bring us over the edge, right? We need to latch it on, and then we need to contain all of the rainbow friends up there. There we go. All right, there we go. Not bad at all. We're doing a great job. I'm actually really proud of myself. All right, that was only level 6. Level 7 is looking a little bit more difficult. What I'm thinking we could do is lock the bumblebees in a giant triangle. Okay, I didn't quite realize that my guys were going to fall directly into the spike, so we need to reevaluate here. Maybe what I could do is go up from here, draw a circle around that, and then we'll go down from here, just like that, and now we have a giant dream-looking character. That actually worked out great, so they're not falling into the spikes, and the bumblebees are running directly into the barrier that we drew. Suck on that, bumblebees! All right, so far so good, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're only on level 8, so we need to worry about lava in this one, the bumblebees, and I think that's probably it. There's only one of the blue characters, so this is what I'm thinking, right? We're gonna draw my good friend named Stan. That is Stan. We're gonna make sure he's got like a little mouth right there and a little eyeball. Stan is a worm coming up from the ground, and Stan is gonna make sure that blue is safe. Stan, what the flip, Stan? You were supposed to make sure he didn't die, Stan. What are you doing, Stan? All right, well, this time around, we're gonna need to hook Stan to the edge here. All right, Stan, there you go. Just a little worm, happy face worm. Gonna make a little eyeball for him. All right, this time around, Stan is a happy guy, and he's gonna make sure that blue does not die. Thank you very much, Stan. That's what we like to see. All right, this time around, I think we could actually just like make a box, right? We can make a Minecraft block. Does that work? Oh, yeah, it does. All right, look, they're all gonna run into the spike. Oh, we killed all the bumblebees. Oh, yeah, dude. I don't even think that was possible, but we did it. We broke through my expectations and we beat the game, or at least that level. Okay, this time around, what I'm thinking we could do is make an infinity sign around this, and then somehow we need to make sure that this doesn't fall, so we're gonna circle that. We still have 3 stars. Blue should be safe. Oh, yeah, dude, that was amazing. Look at that. We got rid of the bumblebees. We got rid of the spike ball. We did everything right. Awesome. Now Blue can go home to his family and children. Okay, this one I'm actually not entirely sure how to beat. So Blue is definitely going to fall down into this abyss. So we need to lock that off, and then we need to circle around here just like that. I think that's it. Oh, no. Okay. All right. I think we failed this one successfully. Oh, wow. Okay. That was epic. We actually beat that one. All right. Go me. Let's go. That was pretty good. Wow. There's 4 of them now. All right, boys, I'm gonna need you to listen up. Every single one of you is gonna get out of this A-okay. All you gotta do is trust me. We're gonna trap the bumblebees. All right, we're gonna trap the bumblebees up there. Then we're gonna make a giant stick figure that has legs, very tiny baby legs, very tiny baby arms. This should work. Yes. No, wait, they're gonna fall. Stop spinning. Stop. You stay. Stay right there. Yes. It's a real good thing the time limit is only 5 seconds, because if that kept going, I don't think Blue would have survived. All right, what's this one? What does it want me to do? Can I draw through this? Wait. Oh gosh. Oh, that goes upside down and okay. All right. I understand what just happened. Okay. No, we should be able to fix it. Okay, so if I go under this, right, we can lock him in there, and then that way it just goes up, it goes down, and the bumblebees aren't going to be able to get him, right? His crown is exposed, but it doesn't matter. The bumblebees don't need to sing the crown. Crown isn't a part of Blue. This one, I don't know if I like, honestly. So there is a spike ball that's about to swing down and destroy Blue's entire existence. There's bumblebees and there's lava. So there's 3 things that we need to avoid in this one, which is a little bit concerning. Okay, ooh, think. Okay, so I'm thinking, this is what we do. We're gonna circle this, right? We're gonna circle this, and then we're gonna protect Blue. Blue has been protected. Everybody is safe. Oh, that's literally all you have to do in this game. You just have to circle all of the bad things, and then nobody gets hurt. It's literally like creating an invisible force field around everything, like I used to do at recess when I was younger. All right, there are 3 blues. All right, don't worry, you button-eyed, blue-faced, drooling, crown, beautiful blue peoples. I will save you. All right, now I gotta figure out exactly how to save them. All right, I'm actually kind of curious. Can I draw over here? Whoa, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. We can go everywhere. Whoa. I did it. Did I do it? I think I did it. It looks like an octopus is going up and down. That was actually great. Collect all 3 stars? No, if I only need 1 star to get to the next level, I honestly don't even care about getting 3 stars. Like for this one, we could go like this, we can go like that, we can go like that, we can go like that, we can go like this. We can literally make an entire house. I can make like windows down here. We can make a front door right there. We can make more windows over here. Problem is it needs to be like 1 line, so that's a little bit of an issue for me. And there we go. We made an entire house that will protect both of the brothers that are down here in the basement, and the bumblebees will stay up top. What the heck is this? All right, so that top one has some spikes. That's rude. All right, how do we protect him? Let's actually just make the most impenetrable force field. Make it bigger bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. No, you're not touching this, man. Look at that. The spikes can't even get even 1 inch forward. This game is so easy if you don't care about the stars. Okay, level 23. It looks like all of the blues are probably going to fall down on each other. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. What I'm thinking to do in this level is to literally just make a maze for them. So I'm going to make a maze for the bees, and I'm going to see just how smart they are. So we're going to have it come up there. We go back down here. How do I do this? I think if I make it really close, they're going to be able to get past. So we're going to make it go like here, up here, and then out here. And then I think what I have to do is like connect it up here so that it like stays. I don't know what they're going to do here. Never mind. They actually just got blocked right there. And I made probably the weirdest creation of all time. I still passed the level, so I don't want to hear it. I don't know what the blue guy did to deserve all of the bumblebees' rage and hate. Maybe they're just rage and hateful. Who knows? Or maybe the blue guy did something to the queen bee that we will not talk about. Who knows? I don't. We're gonna go like that. Okay. All right. I think we beat this level. I honestly feel like I could beat these levels with my eyes closed half of the time. All right. What do we do here? We're gonna make something that goes like that, goes like this, goes like that, goes like this, and like that. Wait, they're going around. There was a little opening that they could have gotten through, but they didn't. Of course, they didn't go through because they don't know how to do things right. This one's easy. You can just circle them. Look at that. Look at that. The bumblebees are in their own bumblebee circle, the bumblebee cage, and they will never touch blue again. This time I kind of want to draw like a stick figure. We're gonna go like that. That'll be like the leg. This will be the body, I guess, coming up. We'll have like a head right there, a little arm. Then we'll have another arm that's circling around the rainbow stick figure, just like that. He's saving him. He saved his life. Thank you, stick man. What would we ever do without you? Probably die. Probably get eaten alive or stung to death by the killer bumblebees. We're still not entirely sure why the killer bumblebees are killer bumblebees, but we're just gonna act like they are. All right, this time around, we're going to, I guess, circle the top part of you. We're going to make a body that's just lying down body. Oh no, I've fallen and can't get up. Oh no, don't worry, I'll help you down here. And then we go like that, and we do an arm, and then legs. And there we have 2 bodies that have fallen, and they're connected by a tether at the head. And it worked. It actually worked. I could literally do anything in this game, and it's gonna work. I don't care that we didn't get 3 stars, okay? I understand you want your 3 stars, but I'm not giving it to you. Oh wait, this one's kind of crazy. Okay, what am I thinking here? What happens? Okay, they all fall. We actually almost won that one. Okay. So we need to make sure not to connect anything to these guys because it's just gonna fall, right? Okay, all right. What if I just like zigzag in between them? Okay, we can't zigzag that one. We're gonna zigzag this one, that one, this one, that one, this one. What happens here? I think I just made the Pokemon Ditto. and it worked. It worked again. We're too good at this game. Okay, this time around, we're gonna make their structure out of the head of a giant stick man, because that's all I know how to draw are stick peoples. All right, there we go. We're gonna just color that in. And whoa! He's got a balloon head. And then we're gonna give him big old ears. Big ear there, some hair, and then a big ear there. There he is, the sideways headed stick man. Oh, that worked out great. That was perfect. Couldn't have done it any better myself. I did it myself anyway. Also, I'm getting coins, and I have no idea what the coins even do. Okay, apparently there's 900 coins that I can collect, and over 300 different levels to play. All right, so we need to draw a fish for our very sad companion. We're not even gonna draw like a realistic looking fish. It kind of just looks like the crunchy, cheesy cheddar snack. All right, this person is missing an ear, so we're gonna go ahead and draw a giant ear on the side of your face. There you go. I basically drew the letter B. All right, level 3, let's see. All right, Santa Claus needs a new boot, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna draw Santa Claus a brand new boot. Oh, look at that. Santa's so happy. All right, next up, this person is dying. We need to draw a circle. He's saved. I am a savior. Level 5. All right, this king needs a crown. All right, so we're gonna draw the spikies on top, just like that. And I think that's good. Yeah, this game is actually really fun. All right, level 6. From now on, you need to guess what to draw. All right, is this a volleyball player? Oh, no, this is a basketball player. And I also get hints, but I don't think I need need it for this one. So we're gonna go ahead and draw a basketball. It's kind of like that and like that and like that and like that, right? That's a basketball. Also, where are his eyeballs? This person is in a flaming building, so they need a firefighter pole. There you go. Or a rope, I guess. I think anything works. All right, level 8. We need to draw another glass for his glasses. All right, can I do like something weird? Like what if I just do like a squiggly circle? Does this work? Does it let me draw that? No. Okay, so it needs to be kind of a little bit correct. So we're gonna make a very non-perfect circle. His eye is sneaking out. I don't know what he's doing with his nose, but he's very happy. Oh my gosh, what happened to you? You need a paper bag over your entire body. We need that, and we're just gonna color it in like that. We need to cover you. That's a shower curtain. Okay, maybe not. Do you just need clothes? Maybe just pants, honestly. Let's just make him a pair of pants. Go like that. We'll color them in just a little bit so the game knows that the pants are colored, and that should work, right? He has a pair of pants. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I colored them in. This car is missing a tire. All right. Well, I'm not a mechanic, but I'm pretty sure I can make you a tire. All right, we're gonna go like that. This was good because there was an example, so it would have been really bad if I didn't pass that one. This teapot is furiously pouring tea into nothingness, so we're just gonna make a little cup. All right, maybe we'll make a big cup. Giant cup with a little handle. All right, what? Well, maybe a bigger cup? How big does this cup need to be? All right, how about that? Okay, we like that. All right, for whatever reason, it wasn't working when I didn't put the lid on it. Let's see. This plate is crying because it doesn't have food. It needs a different drink. Does it just need like a steak on top of it? Or wait, maybe if I make a fork, right? Oh, I just wanted a fork, but there was no food to even eat. All right, so we have an X and O. Wait, this one's kind of confusing. There's an X, there's an O, there's a square, and is it like divide? Like a divide symbol? No, it's not like times or anything like that. Is it just shapes? Do I need like a rhombus or like a diamond? No. What? Another X? Wait, what actually is this one? I'm so confused right now. Wait, a triangle, right? Yeah, okay. All right, that one was a little bit confusing because it could have been so many different shapes, but all right, we got that one. Level 20, this person is missing a head? Dude, what? That's the face I would make if I was missing a head. I would be very concerned. That's so weird. All right, oh, we actually just have to play tic-tac-toe. Well, this is easy. We'll put an X there and an X there, huh? Okay, an X there, an O there, and then an X there. But all right, fine, I'll do an O there. Is that what you wanted? That is what I wanted. Okay, all right. I should have known. This man is burnt. Wow, oh my gosh. All right, your nipples and belly button are magnificently burnt. Wow, okay, sunblock, right? We'll just cover you with sunblock. There you go, nice blue sunblock for you. That, I think, should help. The sun's face looks like it is trying to murder this man with the power of the sun. All right, maybe not that. Maybe we just need this to go around his entire body. Maybe we just need to like make a shirt for him. Shirt to cover him from the sun, even though that's like the least thing that I like to do is like wear clothes when you're sunburned. Is that not it? Oh, maybe like a beach umbrella like this. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Maybe that was just like a bad umbrella. Hold on, let me draw a better umbrella. There you are, good sir. Interesting. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna use a hint. A t-shirt. Why would you want a t-shirt and why would you not want a bigger shirt? What the heck, dude? All right, well, it doesn't even cover his arms. I don't like that one. Next up, level 23. Draw an egg. Not KFC. Draw an egg. You want KFC? You want a bucket of KFC? All right, fine. We'll do KFC. And then a couple more eggs, maybe? What does it need? Does it want eggs? I'm drawing eggs. All right, what if I draw a bigger egg? I'm kind of confused right here. So it's sleeping, right? Does it, if it's not gonna poop out an egg, what is it gonna do? It doesn't want an egg. What about that? Maybe it just wants more hay bale under it? I don't know what it wants. Sun. Oh, how am I supposed to know that? All right, we'll draw a very happy sun in the sky. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Why is this house so sad? It needs a door. It needs a door. I'm so smart. Okay, next up. Why are these people losing their heads all the time? What is happening? I gotta draw their whole head? I gotta draw the sad face. He's crying. That was the most well-drawn face ever. It looks like abstract art. Okay, so we get to make a painting. I got it. Okay, here we go. This one's easy. This is modern art right here. Boom. Oh, maybe I need to give it a frame. There we go. Just a frame around the edges. All right, that's good. What's wrong with this one? I'm very confused. Okay, what if I draw Squidward's face? We'll do Squidward's eyeballs, Squidward's nose, just like that. And then we'll do a happy face. Squidward. That is Squidward. I knew people would love Squidward's face. All right, this one is a tiny plant, and we're just gonna make it nice and big, just like that. Maybe a flower at the top. Nice flower. Beautiful. Oh wait, maybe it needed water. These two guys are arguing about what goes there. What could go there that they would be arguing about? Honestly, I would be pretty mad if somebody literally just threw like an egg at the wall. There was just like a giant egg on the wall. Something like that. Maybe not. Okay, wait, what if it's a mirror? What if they're literally just like trying to do like a TikTok dance in the mirror? No, if I connect to the bottom? Huh. Oh, it's gotta be a television. Yeah, they're probably watching sports. A long flat screen TV, and then we'll just write sports, just like that. Come on, wait a second. A bigger flat screen TV? Are you kidding me? All right, what if I just put like a person on there, but we'll just put one stick figure. Okay, wait, what? Okay, we'll put two little legs for it. There's all different types of TVs, but like that's a television. Huh? Wait, maybe, it needs like the thing at the top, the antenna. How am I supposed to know? They didn't have wireless. They had satellite. Okay, this person is taking a test. What do they need to do? They need to connect the dots. So I think this is 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Is that it? Oh no. I honestly don't know here. If you guys know, leave a comment down below, but like, I'm pretty confused. I'm not gonna lie. So we have, is this number 1? All right, what if I circle this and then go here, then circle that, and then go there, and then circle this, and then go there, and then circle that? I have no idea. I am out of my zone here. Do I just make a box? Is that it? I just had to make a box. All right, next up. Wait, why are they crying? They're crying because wait, do I draw them? No, they're already there. What are they missing? It's missing a shirt, right? It's okay, so we need to draw this for the shirt. Hold on, wait. We're gonna draw both sides. So we'll draw this, and then we'll need to draw the outline of the shirt, just like that. A very skinny shirt, and then the neckline. Connect it? Dang it. I don't know. Wait, they're sad. Oh, wait, why are they sad? Well, they're crying because, they're missing their other sock. They're missing their other sock. That's what it is. Okay, there's gotta be 2 socks, right? Oh, Jack, you're so intelligent. That's what it was. Oh, yeah, there's always 2 socks in a pair. These guys are about to fist bump, but they can't because this man does not have a watch. Okay, a really bad looking watch. Let's try this. Go like that. I need to draw like something in the middle. This one's a little bit more difficult than you would think because it's hard to draw a watch. I can't adjust how big this thing is. I'm trying here. He just needs a watch. I don't know how else to draw the watch. All right, we'll go like that. Maybe, I need to connect the sides. Let's try that. And then the circle in the middle, and then this, and then that. I am confused. Can I erase their watches so that nobody has a watch? No. Okay, all right. So if I just copy that, you're saying I will win. Come on, please. Yeah! I thought I was kind of doing that, but apparently not. This guy needs a skeleton head. All right, so we're gonna do bottom part and then the top part. And then they have like eye cavities like that, and then like this. That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's some good stuff. All right, this person is cold because they need the power of the sun. Okay, maybe not. Maybe, a fire. You need a fire. That's what it is. All right, we'll draw that, and we'll draw fire. Yes, yeah, all right. I love when I figured it out. Oh, people in this game are getting injured. Okay, you need a new foot. Luckily for you, I can draw anything. Kind of reminds me of Scribblenauts. If you guys want to see me play Scribblenauts, leave a comment down below and I'll check that game out. That game was a lot of fun. The last time I played that was a long time ago. All right, password. What's the password? We need a keyboard type the password. There you go. We'll put some keys on it. 4 letters. They got in. Okay, what's this one? We're going towards what? And we need to eject. We need to eject a button. Click it. Click the button. Maybe a square button. Bigger button. Bigger button, but it's colored in button. Okay, maybe there? Okay. His finger needed to touch it so that he could escape. This person is very angry because they don't have a steak. They don't have a steak. No, they don't have a milkshake. We're looking for a milkshake with some whipped cream. No. What about a cheeseburger? We'll make that patty, and then we'll make the top of the bun just like that. Yes! There we go. Please don't eat that. That does not look good. All right, this person is trying to save a goal from this. There's a ball. A soccer ball, which kind of looks weird. It should be somewhere else. Wait, really? This side? Okay, I'll do it. And then like soccer balls. Uh oh. I was trying to get the goal. All right, this thing needs water, right? We learned that last time. So we'll draw the watering can, which looks like that with like a little handle at the top. And then the thing comes out the side to pour on the water. Maybe not. Maybe. I'm thinking actually, we just draw this and then we draw the head and then we'll draw a sunflower. What do I do? What do you need? What do you need, little guy? Maybe a leaf, that, and then the top part of the flower. Maybe like this. Maybe I need to make like petals. Let's try that. I think that looks good. Yeah. Okay. I didn't think that would work, but it did. All right. Level 54. I didn't realize, but we've been playing this game for quite some time. We're going to draw a spider. Spiders kind of look like suns when 6-year-olds draw them. I am the 6-year-old. All right, I'll draw it like that, and like some crazy legs like that, and then like that, and then like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They need 8 legs. 8 legs, people. That's what it was.